You.
I will do the same.
All right. Excuse me. Um.
All right.
Okay,
This
it's
says
working
we are
on.
live.
I see it on Twitch. I thought I saw it on Twitch. Let me rephrase that. Man, it feels like I'm at a bad party.
Let me say that.
Oh, just because it ain't working on Twitch. Bad. Oh shit! There we go. That and I was just stealing something that Demolition D said.
Nah.
Okay, all right. Now everything's relatively up and running. What the fuck?
Everything should be hunky dory.
Okay, all right. Here we go. Everything should be good to go. All right, let's get started. All right.
So,
Yeah.
welcome to the 14th episode of the Hafu Show. Today we talk about hell.
Yeah. I things.
Bet you thought we wouldn't bring religion into this shit.
Not even necessarily that. So, yeah. If you did read the description, good God is the best I can describe this.
Yeah.
So we thought it couldn't possibly get worse when they decided to bring in
Politics and
politics and gender stuff to a children's show, mind you.
Yeah.
We thought it couldn't get worse. Like, what could you possibly top? I don't know about you, Kodai, but I'd rather watch those two episodes again than these two. Holy shit. Every episode has been filler so far. How the fuck do you accomplish that?
There's no plot so far. Everything is just kind of stagnant.
Oh no, there's plot. The plot is they go to school. The end.
Our characters haven't gone through a arc, so to speak. The only one to go through an arc is, what was her name? Parsley.
Yeah. And, we like episodic shit from time to time. I'll suck off Samurai Champloo anytime I get a chance to.
Yep.
But this is just bad.
Archer is another one.
Archer for the most part's pretty episodic.
Would you say Avatar: The Last Airbender was too? Or do you think that was following a strict?
To an extent, I would say. Like, I would say like Samurai Champloo. There are, even though majority of it was episodic, it's like, all right, we need to get over here, solve shenanigans here, and like at the halfway point in the end of the season, we'll actually get through. We'll actually have some shit that's actually relevant to the plot.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like those actually do good. At least there's an actual fucking plot to it. Like Samurai Champloo. All right, what's the plot? We're trying to figure out where the fuck this the samurai that smells like sunflowers is. All right, well, we'll go to this town. We'll fucking ask around there. Oh, shenanigans happen. They solve it. Go about their merry way. Or there was that one episode. All right, we kind of go into Mugen's backstory. Fucking figure it out. Moving on. Avatar, same thing. All right, we're trying to fucking get Aang to learn this specific bending style because he's the Avatar. He's gonna have to know it anyways before he has to fight the Fire Lord.
Yeah.
Bing, bang, boom. This is just... Alright, what's the plot? They go to school. The end. Fucking Mito Komon had better goddamn storyline. Well, at least that one's like, alright, look. You're the Emperor's brother, or you're the Shogun's brother. Your whole job is to go from place to place and help out the peasants.
Fair enough.
Wow, you should see that show. It's a staple in Japanese culture. Or are you Korean?
I don't know, man. I see a picture. Maybe I'm Korean. What's it called?
Yeah. Mito Komon. MITO.
I got it.
If you hear the song, you'll know exactly what show. Yeah.
I remember this.
Say lucky something. Yeah, I love that song. I actually like sitting down and watching a few episodes, but the problem is it's 2,000 episodes. Man, fucking Sesame Street has less episodes.
Man, me and my parents used to watch this shit.
Yeah. Well, because it's good.
It's a fantastic show.
Yeah. Once upon a time, not Samurai, Shogun's brother goes around solving problems with his 2 bodyguards.
And then that translates to Ibo. Da-da-da.
What the fuck? Wait, what? Wait. Where did that come into play?
Hey, man. World-renowned detective, works with new rookies every season to solve crime.
Every like 3 or so seasons, sir.
Yeah. Sir. For anyone who doesn't know what Ivo is, it's a Japanese police drama.
Yeah.
No American show can top it.
So basically it's about... Ibo means partner.
Yeah.
So it's just basically about a older cop and a rookie just going around solving cases.
And then the rookies change because, well, they're no longer rookies, so he doesn't have to train them anymore, and they go about their business, and he gets the next one.
I'm actually curious about that. Is that the reason, or is it just, they leave?
I think it's, like, the overarching thing is they do end up, like, graduating, or they end up being put into a different police precinct once they get past being a rookie.
Yeah. No, I meant,
because I think he's just a training officer.
I don't know. I actually haven't watched enough of it. I've watched a few episodes here and there, and that's about it.
Yeah, back when I lived up north, me and my mom used to watch it every afternoon.
Yeah. Actually, after looking at this, it looks like I'm assuming they just leave because one dude was the rookie officer for 9 years. And then after him, it's been
changed every so often.
It's like, every 3 years. The current one is going on for 5 years.
Yeah. But it's a good show.
Yeah. We're just trying our best not to fucking talk about this again.
Alright. So, last week... Sorry to interrupt you. Last week, we touched upon magic systems, because that's the thing I like about it. Or about fantasy in general. This episode 5, has basically reneged on every sort of, like, established magic system there is. Fucking... They get told, like... Fucking Sage, she wants to learn new magic. Ooh, but she doesn't want her mom to find out. Oh, no. And then they're all like...
Ooh.
It's like, well, my mom says all magic is sacred because we have to give to receive, which in Japan is literally the consensus when it comes to any kind of religion in like Shintoism or Buddhism. You give to the earth and the earth gives back. That is the entire point. It's a push-pull thing. Yeah. New magic, you just make shit appear into fucking reality. That's all of a sudden.
Literally how they described it.
Exactly. And I'm just sitting there like, so you're just going to throw out the law of equivalent exchange out the fucking window right here, aren't you?
Here. Like, you remember a few years ago, I think it was when Bethesda was, like, talking about Fallout 4 before, they're like E3 before it came out. And Todd Howard was just like, it just works. That's basically the explanation for new magic. It just works. Whatever you want, it happens.
Which is so fucking stupid.
Yeah. The explanation from the fucking magic teacher is new magic is better. New magic is just better.
Exactly. And I sat through there. I can only think of Full Metal Alchemist when they brought that shit up. Because I was like, law of equivalent exchange, bro. Where is that? We need that.
Yeah, we want to bring back our mom, so therefore I'm going to take your whole body, your arm and leg, and she's still going to be fucked up.
Yeah. But it's just, oh my gosh. And they spent the entire fucking episode literally crying.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was the moral of this. Like, I think they tried to kind of like shoehorn in a moral into each episode. This one is...
Bullying is bad.
It's okay to cry. Because everybody fucking cried in this.
Yeah.
Oh, we finally figured out the fucking token black kid's name. His name's Parnell. First thing you see is him crying.
He was a fucking badass in episode 6. I'm not gonna lie. He was
Yeah,
the only one to get through that fucking
that's
axe
what I don't
swinging
get.
obstacle course.
Yeah, I like that character arc. He's gonna cry. He's gonna be a bitch. All of a sudden, bam, badass. What the fuck happened?
He jumps into the abyss and he's
Yeah.
like, "Fuck you!"
Yeah, he was like, I don't believe in the abyss, so that's why I knew there was a trampoline there.
Right? It's just
What
like,
was your
Jesus
plan
Christ.
if there wasn't a trampoline there? Because if you
Maybe-
don't believe in the abyss, there's a fucking bottom. If
Well-
there's like sharp rocks and shit, you're fucked.
Well, you know how like High Guardian Spice is just, it's as subtle as a fucking brick through a window.
Yeah.
Maybe he's their version of a suicidal kid.
Yo, my dad punched me in the face before, and somehow that was less subtle.
Right?
I feel like his message, I still can't get even with that fist to the face, but I can fucking clearly see the message of this before they even say anything. You see
It's true.
Parnell crying, and immediately, well, we know where this is fucking going. Cause fuck subversion. Yeah, so the episode starts off with we're getting ahead of ourselves with Parnell being a fucking badass. Right, the episode starts off with old girl, Sage, climbing. For some reason, she had her broom just to put it down. I didn't really understand what the fuck that was about.
Using her Terracon.
No, it was before the Terracon. She was it was at the same time. She was holding her broom and the Terracon in both hands. Then she just puts the broom down and climbs to the roof. And then she talks to a cat. I came to practice new magic where no one is watching. Before she hops on top of her Terracon and starts flying around the school. Because, no one's going to be watching.
That's the shit that confused me is you're in a world. Well, not a world. You're in a city that uses nothing but new magic. Why the fuck are you trying to hide? A, your mom lives hundreds of miles, I'm assuming, hundreds of miles away. Yeah. She's not going to fucking know you're doing new magic. So why the hell do you have to hide?
Yeah. Number one, that. Number two, you're at a school for learning magic and fucking adventuring. There's no need to hide it. You went to that school because you suck at it. That's the whole point. You go to get better. Why the fuck do you need to do it when no one's watching?
Exactly.
After she fucking crash lands, what's her name? Times the fucking elf girl. And she was all like, oh, can you help me with this new magic? And, High Guardian Spice wanted to remind us that this show is for grown-ups. So, they had time say,
shit.
Yeah, I don't mess with that shit. Just to let you know that this is for grown-ups.
Right.
Because nothing says this is a grown-up show like throwing in a cuss word for no real reason. Plotline is Time and Sage has... Yeah, it's basically the shit we learned when we were in high school. Just because you can write fuck on there to make it sound more grown up doesn't mean it's actually gonna sound more grown up.
This is true.
If that was the case, the Hafu Show would be considered a high class art with how many times we cuss.
Right.
Alright, so the plot lines. Time and Sage have to work with the purple-haired cunt. Parsley and Rosemary has to work with the purple-haired cunt's friend, Snapdragon.
Yeah.
But we gotta change of pace. Finally, what's his name? Parnell? Parnell is not the only black guy anymore. Now we got dreadlocks.
You know he's black martial arts teacher.
Yeah. You know he's black because he's a martial arts teacher and they gave him, trying to give him a cool black guy voice. Smooth talking.
It's almost like they tried to make Leroy from, Tekken. Is it Leroy?
Yeah, Leroy, Leroy Smith, I believe his last name is. I love, dude, that... Fucking V was going nuts on there saying we was martial artists and shit. But honestly, I love Leroy. Like, my only real problem with him is his, well, number one, he was fucking OP for no reason. Like, way too damn much. Number two, the, his, music for the his announcement trailer should have not been what they gave us. It should have been fucking Wu-Tang Clan. Like, let's be fair. He's from New York, and he is a fucking, what was it? Wing Chun master. That should have been fucking Method Man should have been on the goddamn thing.
You know, they could have probably gone to Wu-Tang and said, "Hey, can you make a song for our character?" And Wu-Tang would be all over that shit.
Yeah, hell, even Method Man fucking loves video games. He loves it. Fucking Ghostface Killer was in a game with Method Man.
He's in Def Jam, right?
Yeah, Def Jam Fight for New York. Man, I wish they made another Def Jam game. Well, alright. Made another Def Jam fighting game that wasn't Icon. But I don't think we're ever going to get that again.
Probably not.
Yeah. Kind of like how we're never going to get another Anarchy Brains.
Just like we're hopefully not going to get a second season of High Guardian Spice.
If this gets... I will eat my words, like, legitimately, before I say this. If we get a second season of High Guardian Spice, I will find the oldest fucking most expired fucking thing of alphabet soup I can find. Writes, we'll write High Guardian Spice will not get a second season, and I will eat that shit. There is no way goddamn hell this could get a second season.
I'm just happy, like, the consensus so far is that this show is shit.
Yeah, it's got less than 2 stars on IMDb. I didn't even think it was possible to get... I thought, like, 4 was the minimum.
That's what most things get.
But, so, where were we at? Oh, right, yeah.
Wait, dude.
Teacher never showed... Oh, good.
It's 1.3 now.
It got lower? It was like at 1.9 when we first talked about this.
Well, now it's at 1.3.
God damn. But
yeah.
So the dreadlock teacher, he didn't show up until now, did he?
He was in the second episode, I want to say, for like a minute.
Because I don't remember seeing him up until now.
Yeah, he was in the first episode for about a minute.
Okay. I was about to say, alright, I'd never seen him, and I never even heard his name until the following episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of... Maybe, unless I'm just going deaf. But I feel like that's a big issue with this, because I didn't even know Parnell's name was Parnell until episode 5.
I don't think they even really revealed his name until, well, this, episode 5.
Yeah. That's the reason why we've been calling him Token Black Guy. If we would have known his name, we would have been calling him Parnell.
Exactly.
And only periodically mention the fact that he was the Token Black Guy.
Yeah.
Let's see. The dialogue is fucking garbage. You really thought after a while they would actually kind of be able to make a character? No, here comes the magic teacher. Guardians don't worry about their limbs. Only the limbs of wisdom and knowledge.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I said this the first time I watched this. This is the shit we say to make each other cringe.
Yep.
How the fuck did someone look at this and think, oh yeah, that's a good line right there.
I don't have an answer for that, actually.
Let's see. Actually, no, let's take that back. About the magic system. I think they are trying to add something, like some sort of negative to new magic. Because they keep on saying, alright, there's balance in old magic and shit like that, right? There needs to be a balance.
Yeah.
But, goddamn. If only this was a visual medium so we could actually see the said fucking balance.
That would be ideal.
Yeah. Because, nothing... you got a cartoon, you can do whatever the fuck you want for the most part. Man, why don't we try this whole showing thing? Fuck telling. Nah. Telling is just way easier. That lets us put zero effort into it. It's the equivalent of just writing, there needs to be balance, okay? Well, you might fucking show me? No. Let's see. We realize Time's personality is she hates her mom, and she doesn't realize she's a cunt because she makes Sage cry.
She's an unaware cunt.
She's an unaware cunt. Which makes purple-haired cunt fall in love with her, basically. Oh, there's a possibility purple-haired cunt's a lesbian.
Bro, I have no doubt. Because the entire 6th episode, I'll get into that later.
Yeah, no, that's the 6th episode was worse.
Yeah, the 6th episode was literally about teaming up with your crush and some Harry Potter style shit.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna go with My Hero Academia, but that works.
Bro, the fucking maze from episode 6 was legit verbatim for fucking Harry Potter. No doubt.
Oh, you think I watch?
It's an ever-changing maze, and there's it's always shifting. No one knows the way to the trophy. I forgot the fuck it's called.
I don't know.
So yeah.
I think I watched Harry Potter. I watched up until the one about the guy that was in prison. Did he die on me?
Sorry, hold on. Apparently, the TV downstairs turned on by itself again.
That's disturbing.
Yeah, and my dog was going apeshit, so I'm gonna go check real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh, no. Go. Why you go where my heart can't follow?
I'll be back.
Alright, so... good lord. So, fucking hell. Alright. So yeah, I guess while he's gone, I'll give you a full-on summary of this episode. Sage and Time have to work with Amaryllis, the purple-haired cunt. Meanwhile, Rosemary and the fucking dwarf, I can't remember her name now, Parsley, work with Snapdragon. At one point, they're trying to, or the Time, Sage, and Amaryllis, they're fucking with plants. They're supposed to use new magic. Meanwhile, Sage used old magic. Hijinks ensue. Time ends up making her cry. Making Sage cry. She runs away. Runs to the room with Parnell in there, who was already crying, evidently. And they decide to cry together. Holy good lord. And then Slime Boy shows up for some goddamn reason. Announces apparently he's a fucking bard. And decides to join the Crybaby Club. And then he starts singing oh lord. The song, he starts singing a song about crying and shit. Good god, so whoever I don't know what the fuck the prerequisites to voice Slime Boy were, but I'm kind of upset that I lost a fucking job opportunity and didn't even know it. Cause apparently the prerequisites for a Slime Boy is to have a complete and utter inability to voice act and sing, cause the singing's awful. Slime Boy already sounds like he's it sounds like he's trying to put on a mentally challenged voice. And like talking like this, except without the lisp. And Oh, good God. I'm trying to not say good God a whole hell of a lot, but God damn it, it happens. And then, fucking apparently we're 5 episodes in, there's something called an infinite hallway. I'm assuming they've been to the school for about, assuming one episode is like 1 week long. They will walk past this this hallway at least once a week. And no one apparently felt the need to fucking mention it until now. And it was just, oh, there's an infinite hallway. The end. Oh, so, end of the episode. Magic saves the day. Hooray. Hope you like that really cynical take on an episode while I wait for my partner to get back. Apparently he's checking up on his dog. But, good God. So yeah, the character arc is, there isn't one. Man. So, good Lord. I'm trying to come up with more stuff to talk about. Like I said, my partner decided he had to go kick his dog for some reason. That bastard. What's up? God damn. Alright, fuck it. While he's gone, we'll just recap a little bit later. Let's move on to episode 6. Alright, episode 6 starts off with the transgender teacher rolling D&D dice to teach runes. That was an English teacher at one point. Yo, I did that. I used fucking dice to decide on the teacher plan for the day. It worked out great. Actually, no bullshit though. I did use dice, but that was to call on students, so. Because I would feel bad if I have to keep calling one kid because he's the only one that raised his hand. So then all of a sudden a grown-ass man pretending to be the same age as everybody else walked in. His name's Aster, and apparently he's a dumbass. Because he didn't know what the fuck was going on. His first question was, while they're teaching about runes, what's a rune? Oh, partner's back. Damn, you had me flying solo for 3 hours. What's wrong with their dog?
The TV literally just turned itself on and he started barking.
Oh. Wait, alright. Let's start from the beginning. How did the TV turn itself on?
Oh, we don't know. No one's in the kitchen. Everyone's in bed.
You sure the dog's not accidentally pushing the button?
The dog is in my parents' room, which is closed off, and the controller's on the, what's it called? Kitchen table.
Oh. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I don't need
probably
it.
Hacking through someone's blue jacket.
This is the second time this has happened.
Oh.
Happened about a week and a half ago, too.
It sounds like you need to let me have your TV. But, alright, so we'll go ahead and recap. Alright, so, best boy, Slime Boy, decides it shows back up, and he joins the fucking Crybaby Club. To which, after watching this, he got his, harp out and started singing because he's a bard. And, fucking hell. I've already said this, but it's nice to know I could have been the fucking voice actor for Slime Boy. Dude, that dude can't sing and he can't act. Two things I am very horrible at.
Slime Boy's garbage.
No, god damn it, Slime Boy is awesome. I love Slime Boy. He's so bad it makes it kind of humorous in a weird way. Just here, try starting up a conversation with me.
So how was your day today, man?
It's pretty cool. It sounds like he's trying to do a goddamn Adam Sandler. Is that what he's trying to do? He's trying to be Adam fucking Sandler?
That would be hilarious.
We solved the mystery. Whoever Slime Boy's voice actor is a guy. He loves Adam Sandler too much.
That could be it too.
But yeah, so the fucking Slime Boy's Water Boy. He's fucking Bobby Boucher. Anyways, and also, they randomly brought up the infinite hallway for no real reason. It led to nothing. Apparently, it took 5 episodes to bring this shit up. Just for them to be like, there's the infinite hallway. Okay, what's it do? Nah, fucking, we don't need it. Nope, just moving on.
Nah.
Alright. You got anything else to add about the 5th episode?
Aside from the fact that everyone who likes someone is like just a giant piece of shit. What? Fucking Rosemary has a crush on blonde boy.
Oh, that's episode 6. Sorry, episode 5.
Episode 5. Infinite goats. Because new magic.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because, magic has the ability to just create matter, apparently.
Exactly.
But, alright. So yeah, this sucked, and somehow episode 6 was even worse. Alright. We'll start from the beginning. I already kind of started touching upon it, but since you're back now. Alright, so the episode starts off with the transgender teacher. I forget the name. Before I get my ass kicked.
Yeah.
Alright, so teacher rolls a bunch of D&D dice to figure out what runes to teach. Because, that's what all of our teachers did when we were in school. They're just like, alright, hey, the D20 says I'm teaching you guys economics today. This is a goddamn Spanish class. Why are we fucking learning economics? But, I mean, I guess to be fair, when I was teaching, I did use a dice, but I would, assign each number to a kid. And just roll that anytime. I'm like, alright, what's the question? 6, Hitoshi, kind of thing. Because, like I said, I kind of feel bad when, only one kid's raising his hand, so I gotta keep calling them.
That makes sense.
Alright, so Blonde Boy shows up, and he's a grown-ass man pretending to be the same age as everybody else. He's bigger than everybody. But he's also a complete dumbass. Because, he walks in, they're teaching runes. What's a rune? Oh, that's so funny, Aster. Oh, fuck, you're serious. After that, they go to combat practice, where Snapdragon, despite holding a heavy axe, couldn't even scratch a goddamn dummy. Because, these people don't know how gravity works. I've seen some skinny dude take 100-pound, he made or I don't know if it was him who made it or someone he knows who made it. He made the Buster Blade from, or Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII. He couldn't lift this thing up. He could barely lift this thing up. But at one point, he just kind of half-ass picked it up and tried to slam it into a hood of a car, and it still fucking penetrated. Even though he wasn't putting a whole lot of force behind it. Dude, he even had a big old fucking monster trying to swing that thing around, and he couldn't do it. Yeah, what a shock. Add a 100-pound hunk of metal to a 6-inch fucking hilt would not go well. But, let's see.
Sword proportions are unrealistic.
Yeah. Man. I kind of have to give credit where credit's due to Cloud. I didn't realize he was that fucking strong.
Buster Sword's I think an actual person made one. It's about 300 pounds.
The one I saw was, I think they said it was a little bit, I think they said it was 120. Even then, if someone could actually swing the fucking thing, it'd do a lot of damage, because, it's 120 fucking pounds. But, what was the, so, Snapdragon, oh shit, he's got a light ass rapier, how do you pronounce it? Rapier?
think it's a rapier.
Alright. I'm always worried to say it because, without the I, it's a completely different word. But anyway, so he takes a light-ass rapier in his hands. All of a sudden, he's fucking up the dummy. And, right. At one point, Aster, the dumbass, decides he's gonna take a look at Rosemary's sword. Oh, the balance on it is perfect. It's so balanced. So balance is the new fucking buzzword for High Guardian Spice.
One thing that I've noticed a lot is whatever they're talking about. I think it was Rosemary's sword. They were talking about how, like, it's unbreakable because the blade is enchanted or some shit.
Yeah, she don't have to do any maintenance on it because it's enchanted.
I'm just like, man, if anything, an enchantment would just make it, sure, it'll give it some kind of strength. But at the end of the day, it still needs to be maintained. You can't just treat a sword like shit and then expect it to still work. But with new magic,
anything is possible.
Yeah.
I actually have to agree with it there to an extent. Like, alright, let's just give him benefit of that. Alright, fuck it. This enchantment makes it so she don't have to do any blade maintaining whatsoever. In most fantasies, don't you still have to, like, recharge the enchantment at the very least every once in a while?
That I'm not too sure about. In every RPG that I've played that has an enchanted blade, it still has a durability.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It still needs to be maintained and cared for.
Yeah, let's just say the blade just never breaks for... First of fucking off, wait, I just realized. Wasn't that the fucking plotline 2 episodes ago? Or fucking, 2-3 episodes ago? Fucking...
Man, I'm not sure.
She drops her sword and it fucking broke. So obviously...
jewel broke.
Yeah,
the blade didn't.
Were they talking about the whole sword has an
enchantment?
They
were talking about the blade has an enchantment, not the entire sword.
Alright, the way I understood it, I thought they meant the entire sword. Alright, so I'll take that back. Regardless, like, let's just say the blade 100% fucking never breaks, unlimited durability because reasons. You still, or because of the enchantment. I'm pretty sure you still need to recharge the enchantment every once in a while. I'm going off of Elder Scrolls logic, but that's the only thing I got to base off of. I don't play that magic bullshit.
I suppose, you would have to re-up on the enchantment, but...
Yeah. Magic for life. Or, sorry, Yu-Gi-Oh! For life.
Yeah, I just tried to just grit my teeth. I did it. I'm like, thank God that's over, and then I forgot that there's 6 more episodes.
Yeah. Wait, are we? I thought it was only 10 episodes.
Nope, it's 12 apparently.
Fuck! I was planning on only 2 more weeks of this.
We could do it in 2 weeks. We'd have to watch 4 episodes.
No! I can barely handle 2. I'm not doing 3.
It's not like we have anything better to do.
I have fucking places to be and people to do. So, alright. Fucking hell. So everybody gets paired up. They go to an obstacle course. Alright, I'm not gonna deny this, but this is a nitpick. But why was there a random orc in the group?
I don't even remember the orc, if I'm being honest.
There was some random green-skinned orc just running around with the class.
Huh.
No orcs can join the school. I didn't even know there were orcs in this world.
If you have dwarves, I suppose you could have an orc.
Honestly, the dwarf barely registered as a dwarf to me, too. Like, aside from the fact she's short and is a blacksmith, she looks just like the other 2 fucking bitches. The human bitches.
Sage and Rosemary.
Yeah, she looks just like Sage and Rosemary, except short. Oh, one that looks any close to difference, Time.
Nah.
Alright, and then I noticed a continuity error. So the first obstacle for Rosemary and Aster, the dumbass, is there was a wall with like 3 big ass wheels on it that rotate. The bottom one was rotating so the top was coming towards the main characters. At least the first time they showed it. The very next shot, it was going in the other direction. I'm still trying to figure out how the hell they fucked that up.
Maybe they're just in a rush to get it done, man.
But Kodai, how could they be in a rush? They put a lot of heart into this.
That is true. This show has so much heart in it that it took them 3 years to fucking publish it.
Yeah, 3 years since they announced it. So, this show's obviously going to have a lot of polish to it.
You would assume that a show that was announced would be, like kind of like games. Whenever a game is announced, it's usually like maybe 50-60% of the way done.
Yeah.
When they do the announcement. So you would have thought that High Guardian would have been fairly over with. All they would have to do is edit.
Yeah. Well, in hindsight, we should have seen this coming, considering the fact that when, like what you said, most of the times when games show some sort of announcement trailer, they got enough done to where they could show something.
Yeah.
Whether it be a CG cutscene, which, fuck those, or gameplay. All they showed us was a bunch of people telling us how much heart this has, how unique it is, and background art. Oh, and like
true.
One sketch of Rosemary. So they're probably
think they had like all the characters done. They just had the 2 mains.
Yeah, they had. Actually, I think they had the 3 mains. Pretty much everyone except Time.
Maybe they shoehorned Time in there because they're like, there's not enough representation.
Yeah. Wait a minute, hold up. This is a fucking fantasy cartoon shit. Elf.
Dark elf.
Yeah, dark elf. None of that light shit. If I see one wood elf in this motherfucker, I'm gonna kill some goddamn body.
It's like, there's such thing as you can do representation well. And then you can do it like Hard Guardian Spice.
Yeah.
Where everything is just shoehorned in to try and fit some fucking, we're a diverse group of people when everyone in the writer's room looks the same. They're all white, overweight, and have dyed hair.
Alright, just be honest, Kodai. They're a bunch of fat, dumb cunts. Sorry, fat, white, dumb cunts.
So maybe you got your little token Asians spread throughout a little bit.
They did not show not one Asian.
But the fucking majority of that writer's room, since it is 100% fucking female,
50%.
I didn't see any men in there.
they of course not. They ain't gonna fucking show them. We gotta show the diversity. Show the women.
Then you have everyone who has the same fucking backstory. They all love Tumblr. They're all fan artists, and then some fucking old lady just said, "Hey, I'm making a shit anime. Do you want to loan your shit animation skills to it?"
Man, it's amazing. Somehow our show. Oh wait, no, never mind. They show. Oh no, never mind. That's a girl, I think. It was. It's amazing. Somehow a podcast with a grand total of 2 people, 2 chinks in it. Somehow that has more diversity than this goddamn show.
Right?
At least we got different backgrounds. I'm from a shitty part of Alabama. You're from Yokosuka. Alright, completely different
shitty
continents.
city.
Well, Yokosuka ain't too bad. Here, put it this way. Would you rather live in Yokosuka or Alabama?
It's true. I think I'd rather live in Yokosuka.
Nothing good comes out of Alabama. Except for football, and even then, that I would argue that that's 50-50. Yokosuka at least has Yakuza 7.
wasn't at least in the 60s they is when they started adding black football players to the team.
It was like early 70s.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry.
I just think of that Shane Gillis skit.
We had people on the moon before the Alabama.
Before Alabama.
Yeah. All right, don't worry, Coda. I'm looking at the. I'm rewatching that original trailer. Parnell was in it.
He was.
He was. Oh
well,
God, that dragon's in it.
Well, at least there's two people.
All right. Let's see. I think this is supposed to be one of the lesbian women, but I don't remember her looking like this. Alright, then there's the lesbian elf chick. Alright, at least that kind of looks like her, except they gave her vampire fangs for some reason. Alright, here we go. And then we got the dude. We got Audu Podden, supervising director. So really, that means his job is just to kind of sit there and collect dust.
That sounds right.
Then we got background, concept art, some chick in the, or a couple chicks in the voice acting booth. Then we got a bunch of white ladies sitting at a table discussing the show. One of them has a goddamn Danzig shirt. And they all got glasses, if that makes anything better.
Oh, yeah, that totally makes things better. They know that their art is shitty now, because they can see it.
They can see the shit they make. Alright, I just grabbed a piece of paper and wiped my ass with it. Is this good?
No.
It's shit, but it's good enough for our show. Bam!
Now, we may be talking a lot of shit about this show, but it's not unwarranted, because if you sit down and actually watch the fucking show, then you'll also be saying this show is shit.
Yep. I am not there's a couple times where I've said some shit on this podcast where I'm like, fuck, maybe I shouldn't have said that, or maybe I could have worded it differently.
Or I'm usually like at the end, like, dude, why we shouldn't have made that joke. No, no holds barred. No, I'm done.
In this situation, I am not taking back a word I said. This show is fucking pure garbage.
And it's just if they get a second season, I'm just gonna be depressed.
I'm gonna be even more. I'm gonna be in the fucking hospital because I ate some old ass alphabet soup.
Yeah.
But God. We haven't even finished talking about episode 6. That's how bad this fucking. We got halfway through. Nah, let's just talk about other things.
Yeah, then you had the fucking purple bitch fucking hacking through a maze. That's alive, by the way, and then it ties her up in vines. Yeah, no shit. Something doesn't want to be cut in fucking half.
Yeah, trees can't, or plants can't feel distress.
And whenever they do, they're going to try and stop it, which they did with the purple broad.
They got that. They finally gave us Dreadlock's name, Hakone. I like how they gave the black martial arts teacher a Japanese-sounding name. I don't even know if Hakone is Japanese or not.
Hakone is a place in Japan.
I'm looking it up. Yeah, Hakone Hotel.
Yeah, it's a beautiful hot spring spot in Japan.
Let me look up Hakone plant. Oh, yeah, the Hakone Cloa macra. Hakone grass. Oh, okay, alright, that makes it a lot easier to know what the hell that means. Okay, so it is native to Japan. I just wanted to make sure before I talk out my ass. Like I haven't been doing that this whole fucking time.
Right.
But, where are we at? Oh, right, so, the whole plot line is Rosemary likes, the dumbass Aster. Dumb Aster. Hee. Anyways, moving on. Sorry, I was hoping that would make you cringe, but you giggled at it. You fucker.
The...
But anyway, so, and old girl, Sage gets jealous because she doesn't see what Rosemary saw in him.
Yeah.
And she keeps bitching to Snapdragon about it. After 6 episodes, the show finally did get a laugh out of me.
Really?
I am ashamed to admit it, but yeah. So, this is when Snapdragon snaps at, Sage and about the, how she kept on talking about Aster and, Rosemary. And she yells at Snapdragon, well, how would you feel if Amaryllis kept talking about Aster? To which Snapdragon says, I'd be happy for her. She usually just talks about murder. I don't know if it's because I felt numb to everything and just wanted to laugh at something, but that line made me crack up and actually press pause and laugh at it for a little while.
Well, at least you got a laugh out of it.
Yeah. So there is a positive to all this. That one joke after 6 20-minute episodes.
25-minute episodes.
25-minute episodes. I could have watched, what? Maybe 2 short movies? In the amount of time it took this show to get me to laugh.
That sounds about right.
And Snapdragon confesses he has feelings, so he's no longer a man in my eyes. What a puss. And before I forget, this show continued to realize it's supposed to be for adults, so they started shoehorning in sex jokes. Apparently,
they're just trying to make it seem like it's for adults now.
Yeah. Well, because they realized that they've been condescending to the audience for, the past 5 episodes, and they're going to continue to condescend. So they decide, alright, fuck it, let's add in some sex jokes, because reasons. Because, every animation that's meant for a slightly older audience always condescends to their audience. You remember Avatar, when they took the time to sit us down and talk about feelings and how they make us sad?
Obviously.
And then... Holy shit. So, speaking of issues with the show, as if the whole fucking podcast wasn't dedicated to that so far, the animators finally remembered that they got picked up by an anime streaming site, so they started throwing in goofy faces you see in anime. This whole fucking episode was just littered full of them. Every time old girl, Amaryllis decides to hack something up with an axe, they gave her a goofy face. They gave Time a goofy face for a reaction, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And then the animation got completely exposed. Parnell and Parsley climb up the rotating wall. And they slide down the back of it. You can clearly see that they just took Parnell and Parsley's, sprite is the best I can call it. And just added, I don't want to call it a sliding effect, but you know what I mean, right?
Uh-huh.
Just shifting it down the fucking spine of the damn wall. Because the characters were barely fucking moving. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's about all I got. I've gotten numb to the entire thing. I'm just like,
I'm trying my best,
Coda. It exists.
For me, it's just every time I think I feel numb to it, something else just fucking comes up and just no, you ain't numb yet, bitch. No, pay attention. Here's some fucking slide animation or some fucking shifting animation you learned when you were in fucking high school. Oh, and I just realized
our animation teacher could make something better.
I think we know fuck. One of our friends works at High Res. I'm assuming he does some sort of animating.
That is true. So, And another one is an artist, so it's just like how can like young people, obviously 20 years younger than most of the fucking writers room here, because they're so out of touch with the audience.
You got a bunch of Vince McMahons running the High Guardian Spice.
With a central Vince McMahon who's just like a 70-year-old crony.
Well, when you say it like that, that just sounds awful.
Well, she's making something that she says has a lot of fucking heart when there really is no fucking heart.
Well, yeah, because that if you need to tell us that it has heart, obviously it's gonna have heart.
You know where you want to hear it has a lot of heart? In the fucking reviews. Yeah. That's where you want to hear it has a lot of heart, not from the creator. Of course, they're gonna be like, "This is great, man. We worked so hard on it," and I don't doubt that they worked hard on it. It's shit.
Good lord. But yo, don't worry though, Kodai. You can get these now for pre-order, but you can get adorable High Guardian Spice pin set.
Let me see this merch.
Alright. I looked up. I was trying to confirm what you said, if this was really 12 episodes, and this was one of the things that popped up.
High Guardian Spice.
Merchandise. I got on Spice. Alright, Spice. Shit, Skype.
Hold on.
Oh,
well, damn.
So, I don't know what happened. Alright, well, I guess we gotta fucking say it for the people listening to this. But, well, I guess it's everybody. We don't have it share screened or nothing. But, so we're on High Guardian Spice's official Twitter page where they have that news. We click on the link that they have up and leads us to a 404 page. So obviously they ain't trying too fucking hard to have these things on pre-order.
Jeez.
Good lord. This is the gift that keeps on giving.
Let's see if this fucking chick is one of the artists.
And for some reason, I don't know what happened, but the picture that they got up on Wikipedia looks far better than anything we've seen so far. I kind of wish there was a way to blow this up, but I don't think there is. Well, here, man. That just made it blurry. Alright, never mind.
Ooh,
but,
dude. Oh,
what's up?
Man.
What?
Oh, Tumblr's
fuck.
Tumblr's in love with this show.
What a shock! Man,
Yeah,
damn, if only they actually released this shit, you know, back in 2019 when Tumblr was still actually kind of relevant.
Saw it, and one person, I guess, a big fan of it, said, High Guardian Spice claims to be made by a diverse crew, but it was actually made by a bunch of white women. White women hiss. This is what the haters are saying. This person's view is Ray Rodriguez is a Cuban trans man. Are you all uninformed or just stupid? When did this happen?
Well, I mean, we were saying that, that room was full of white women.
That is true, and then we are haters, so she's not wrong.
Yeah. But it's alright. I'm tired of all these motherfuckers calling me a white man when I'm clearly an Asian dude. Ni hao, motherfuckers. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. Alright, so that explains a lot. Alright, so Snapdragon. You remember how I said that Snapdragon is no longer a man in my eyes?
Uh-huh.
Turns out that might actually be the case because Snap is a trans woman.
Alright.
According to Wikipedia, so take it with a grain of salt.
Apparently, Snapdragon shows up in a mermaid costume, so it's possible.
Yep. Let's see. Slime Boy is apparently voiced by the ambiguously queer Julian Coster. not too sure I want to know what the fuck that means. Alright, well, fuck it. Here, who's Julian Coster? He is exactly the kind of motherfucker I would have assumed would have been voicing Slime Boy.
Okay, so another person. High Guardian Spice haters. People don't hate the show because of the LGBTQ content. The exact same High Guardian Spice haters. But I hate the show because of its LGBTQ content. It's not the fact that it has LGBTQ content. It's the fact that it's a show geared towards children that's adding LGBTQ shit.
And even then, like, let's just take out, like, imagine none of the LGBTQ stuff was in there. We'd still hate this fucking show. There's no redeeming quality other than that one fucking joke so far in 6 episodes.
Yeah, so if we ever get, like, if the time comes and we get popular and they stumble on this episode, it's not because this show has LGBTQ representation that we hate it. It's the fact that they're representing something that a child should not have any knowledge of because they're children. Because at the end of the day, you know, you want kids to be kids, and it's one thing to want someone to be informed, but an 8-year-old shouldn't have to come to terms with the fact that, oh, so there's this extremely complex social dynamic in the fucking country I live in that an 8-year-old is supposed, like, you know, an 8-year-old shouldn't have to try and understand complex social interactions. They shouldn't have to think like, oh, how should I refer to this person's pronouns? Because at the end of the day, if you look like a woman or a man, a child is going to probably say, yes, ma'am, or miss, or mister. And I swear to God, if I ever stumble upon someone who gets offended because a child referred to them as the pronoun that they don't like, I'm going to lose my shit. Because a kid shouldn't have to know how to refer to your pronouns. They see what's in front of them, which is a Mr. or a Mrs. in their eyes. Do not get mad at them. But knowing the fucking world we live in, there's probably some fucking Karen out there who identifies as Zimzer, who gets called Mr. by a 5-year-old and loses his shit.
Yeah, because they don't realize that, let's be fair, at the end of the day, kids are fucking stupid. They are some dumb motherfuckers. They're ignorant motherfuckers.
Yeah.
By God, that's why that's kind of the whole fucking point of a community. You're supposed to teach that kid.
Yeah, you're not, and it's just like, a lot of people talk about communities and different fandoms and shit. It's not a functioning community when one person literally just talks. If one person voices an opinion that you don't agree with, and you start to go off on that person because they're ignorant, it is your job to make them not ignorant and inform them, not lose your shit and treat them like they're a terrible human being.
But me and my old man actually had a conversation about this a while back. Actually, not a while back, like earlier this week.
Oh, really?
So, my old man's, put it this way, just to put it in the nicest way possible and keep it ambiguous. He's a dude born in Alabama in the 70s who joined the military. So that should tell you what his political leaning is. Pretty much, honestly, if he wasn't as needlessly patriotic, he would basically be Sundowner from Metal Gear Rising. But anyways, so, he was talking about how divided the country and stuff is, and this is my personal take on it. I don't really think the country is as divided as people are making it out to be. I think the issue is you got one group of fucking complete retards that are really fucking loud. Then you got another group of retards that are completely fucking stupid on the other side. And then you got all the people that, may or may not have different opinions, but they just kind of, rationally talking out with each other at the very least. or if not, just be like, all right, let's agree and disagree and move on with our lives. But since we're focusing on the two, what do I call them, retards and dumbasses?
Mm-hmm.
Or no, retards and stupid motherfuckers. We're going to put all of our attention to them. So that's why it makes it seem like they're way more, excuse me, way more divided than it actually is. That's just my take on it.
Mm.
As far as gay people are concerned, I love them. Because in my opinion, at least with dudes, the more gay dudes there are, the more women that frees up for all the straight dudes to go after. Not bringing lesbians or transgenders into it, because I won't lie, that kind of fucks up the formula a little bit. It's basically what my plan was when I joined the drama club at school. I'm like, all right, you know what? For every straight dude, there's at least one gay dude. And for every dude in general, that's like 2 chicks. That's like 5 chicks per a dude. This is going to be great. None of them want to fuck. Damn it! I was too scared to approach them anyways.
This is true.
God, how times have changed.
But before we get carried away any further and start ranting more, I think it's a good place to...
There's no more rant. What am I going to rant about?
I don't know. We'll find something, but I think that's a good place to stop.
Don't even get me started on communism. But... Sorry. Alright. Yeah, that's all I got for this.
Same here.
Next week, we are taking a break from this piece of fuck.
Yep, we're going to talk about other pieces of fuck, like shitty video game adaptations.
We're going to talk about, we basically decided we're going to have a debate next week. We're going to, Kodai says the worst adaptation / movie he's ever watched is Dragon Ball Evolution. I argue it's Street Fighter Legend of Chun-Li. Because I can at least remember Dragon Ball to an extent. I don't remember fuck all about Legend of Chun-Li. Other than the fact that M. Bison is some random white guy in a suit and not, the white dictator we saw. And you know what? I will go a step beyond. Because fuck you, Kodai. I'll watch The Last Airbender 2. Because I'm honestly surprised that didn't come up in our conversation.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that existed.
How could you forget? It's M. Night Shyamalan's best flick ever.
That is true. So I guess that's another conversation we'll have next week.
Yep.
But this was Kodai and
Sydney.
We'll see you guys next week.
You want to do shout-outs or anything like that?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. Shout out to the scammer we got in the Nomu. We want to become famous. We're going to buy followers and viewers on bigfollows.com.
Next thing you know, we get an email saying, like, hey, we want to sponsor your next video. Thanks for that shout out to your 2 viewers.
Hey, if you click on the participant users in chat, we got more than 2 viewers.
Oh, okay, cool.
Alright, let's see. You want to do them or you want me to do them?
I can do them.
Alright.
So, thank you, another TV viewer. Seen you here week after week. Thank you. Where did my Twitch go? I was looking at Skype.
Oh. Oh, shit.
Thank
I didn't realize I had the thing
Thank
up on
you,
Skype.
Candyest, for, I don't know how long you stuck around, but thanks for stopping by.
Thank
you, Feet.
That is the best name we've seen so far.
Thank you, Kexi PS06. Thank you, Lana Ray, Lurks, and Six Flags Magic Mountain for stopping by.
Amusement park I've never been to.
Right?
Yeah.
But we'll see y'all next week.
Alright, see you guys later.